have two amazing personalities today. The one which represents the lineage, the great lineage of those cars, which actually ooze the classy sportiness, a real star reborn. And the other set the goal for those individuals who really want to carve a career in motorsport. Let's welcome Mercedes-AMG SL55 Roadster and Arjun Maini.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome you all. Arjun Maini is setting a benchmark in his racing career, starting off from karting and making all the way up to Formula 1 car as a development driver in Haas F1 team in 2017 and 18. He is currently racing in DTM for Mercedes-AMG team since 2021. His racing career spanned across karting, Formula, GP series and winning a seat in F2 in 2018. The SL with his rich legacy and AMG body styling look really stunning, isn't it? Let's hear a bit about his early life and have few laps on this amazing track dubbed as CoASTT Coimbatore. Ready for that?
Absolutely. Let's have some
Let's
fun.
have fun, please.
So Arjun, we know that you are like in a career which you dreamed about, and you're racing now at for DTM and Mercedes-AMG team.
Yeah,
It's kind of a dream come true.
absolutely.
So would like to know your pre-racing era, pre-racing life.
Yeah, so I mean, my pre-racing life was when I was young.
Yeah.
Was actually when I first got introduced to cars and racing.
Right.
Was because my father used to race in the national championship.
Yeah.
And I used to love going to the track to watch him.
Okay.
So, I mean, before racing, in a way, I mean, this was as young as 3 or 4. So my life started being exposed to cars, being exposed to motorsports, and it's sort of taken off from there.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you might have started very early. What age you started your karting?
So I started karting. The first time I drove a go-kart was when I was 5. 5 years old, yes. And then I first did my race when I was 8.
Wow, impressive.
And then, I mean, the first few years was just as a hobby, just for me and my father. It was good bonding time away from school. That was the main reason I did it first.
That's a good one. So people make reasons to be out of school.
Yeah,
Great reason.
yes, exactly. But then I got more serious. I felt like I was quite good already at that age.
Good.
And then we took it seriously, and then we worked hard to get to where we were.
So what is the first age or first podium finish for you?
Actually, it was in my first year of racing itself. So when I was 9, I just turned 9, and then I got a podium that year. At the end of that year, then I won my first championship. So
That's impressive.
yeah.
So from karting to next formulas, right?
Yes.
So how was the journey gone? Like I think you were mostly abroad than India.
Yeah, I mean, when I was already like 11,
Yeah.
I was living in Malaysia with the people that run our team, my mechanics and stuff, and it was a great time. I mean, we were away for like 2-3 months at a time, me and my brother together.
Okay, again a reason to be away from home.
Yeah, this was allowed during summer holidays.
Oh,
But then I had to keep making trips.
Okay.
But it was something that helped us grow not only as drivers but as humans. You know, to be away from your parents for so long, thrown in the deep end, all for the love of the sport and to make it. So it was a different experience. I would say I had quite a different childhood.
Okay.
Yeah, my attendance in school was very low. Although I did try to pay attention when I was in school.
What was that? How much?
Was I would say between 25 to 30%.
My God. School, right? Not college.
No, just
You were one of the most unknown person in the school.
exactly.
But you are known in other areas, like in karting, in Formula. Okay, fine, great. Okay, so I know you might be like itching to push the car. You are off the season now, and my audience also would like to see that in a very AMG way. So why don't we put the hood up and have a hot lap?
Absolutely, I was waiting for you to say that.
So now, you are ready, setting up the car.
So I put it in race mode since we're closed off and we're at a racetrack.
Yes.
So that's very important for putting it in race mode. I've put the TC in sport handling mode, so it's close to my AMG G3 race car. I've got the rear spoiler up for maximum downforce. and
Full set for a racing.
absolutely, and most important of all, gearbox to manual.
Wow. You're gonna be using pedals.
Yes, absolutely.
Great.
Absolutely.
Let's push off.
This is the moment we waited for. Everything you want is right here. We gon' give them what they came for. We gon' take it up from last year. Shoot 'em a shot while I'm long range. Me and the team on the same thing. Stayed down, never switched up. Only thing changed was the
So you can share your experience of being in a Formula One team as a development driver. So how was that for you?
Yeah, I mean, I just made it into GP3 series, which now is called the FIA Formula 3.
Yep.
So it's the same series.
Yep.
And Haas saw the talent in me, and they wanted to have me as their development driver to develop me for the future.
Yeah. So you were in UK that time, right?
Yes, I was in the UK at that time. And then the first race after I signed with Haas, I won the race, the GP3 race. It was like a perfect beginning.
Oh, great.
And yeah, it was a great story. I learned a lot from them. In the end, of course, I didn't manage to make the step up to Formula One, but overall, I managed to learn a lot from them. I think I gave them a lot as well in terms of simulator experience, and so it was a good experience for me. And it was a great way on shaping me for my future career.
Yeah. So that was Formula 2, right?
So yes, after GP3, I went to Formula 2
Yeah.
for 1 year. I decided after my first year of Formula 2 to change my career path because I had a more love for endurance racing and GT racing in general.
Yeah.
So that's when I made my switch to prototypes, and then eventually I ended up becoming a Mercedes-AMG driver.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. So that's again like something which is a dream for many, and very few get the reality into driving a GT2 car.
Yeah.
So tell me about that experience. Just you're in a similar car, but fully stripped down, full technical. How was it?
Yeah, I mean, driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3 is beautiful. If you ask, I mean, a lot of people on the grid will say the same thing.
Yeah.
It's one of the nicest cars to drive among the GT3 cars on the grid.
Great.
It's easy to handle for usually all of the audiences as well. You know, like there's a lot of gentleman drivers that want to drive it, and it's a great car for everyone. So for me, as a driver, first of all, it's an honor to drive for a brand like AMG, and to drive such amazing cars that I get given. I mean, it's incredible.
So tell me something little personal.
Yeah.
So you've been driving a lot of AMGs, and you've been driving in many of tracks.
Yeah.
So tell me your favorite AMG and favorite track.
Okay. I love the E63S.
Wow.
I really
Even
do.
I do.
I mean, also, I also love the A45 because it feels like a go-kart, in my
Yes,
opinion.
true.
Super nimble,
Yeah.
and the front stiffness feels amazing.
Especially for India.
Yes, it's great. I mean, I'm driving a A45 now around, and for Indian roads, it's great. You know, in the
great,
cities, it's so tight.
Yeah.
It's a small car, compact, but yeah, it packs a punch.
Great. And what of the track?
Ooh, track, it has to be Nürburgring Nordschleife.
Oh man.
It has to be the Nordschleife.
Wow.
I mean, it's that track is magic. You drive around and you're driving in a Mercedes-AMG GT3. It's heaven. I mean, it's the best feeling I've had in the 24-hour race. Last year during the night stint, I think that's the best experience I've ever had in a race car.
I want to be in part of that sometimes.